When you step in looking like a snap, man damn ready to attack. You know what I want, so give me that. And you know give us never that. When I step in looking like a snap, the girl damn ready to attack. You know what I want, so give me that. Yeah, we know give us never that.
Stepped in looking like a snake. Big boy, can you handle that? Take it down, 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 ride you like a Cadillac. Steady heard on the best, yeah, baby, that's a bet. I'll take you, tell me what you wanna do. Me and you, no one has to come true. Say your grace, beat it with some attitude. Yeah, I'm full of attitude. Said I'm looking like a snap.
Hey everybody, Miss Trish here in Toronto with another Coffee Chronicles Minute, and it's a special one today. I have my chocolate friends here with Lou and
Sterzy,
and we're going to be chatting it up. Welcome!
hey.
Folks, as mentioned, I am in Toronto. This is the chocolate edition of Coffee Chronicles Minute on this wonderful hot Saturday. As you see, I have a napkin in my hand. So guys, I'm just going to ask you my first question. Like I told you guys, we're just going to chat and make it easy.
Yeah.
How you guys feel about RKelly music? Do you guys still listen to it?
I don't. I haven't.
Okay, but if it came on, if you're at a wedding, and you hear "Step in the Name of Love,"
Step in the name
what do you guys do?
I would leave for the song, and if it's a wedding of somebody that I'm close to,
Right.
I would leave for the song and come back.
CJ?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna do a 1-2 step. I'm probably gonna be a 1-2 step.
He's very hard. Some people, they're not into RKelly no more, right? But some people, they still are into RKelly because they have this defensive where, you know, RKelly still has tracks. So you feel like you're completely done with RKelly. You feel
Well,
like,
you know what? I don't actually search out his music and stuff like that.
No, you don't.
Like if
YouTube
it was to come out and I'd be like, oh, you know what I mean? And if I'm actually like at a function and I'm dancing already on the dance floor, I'm not just gonna leave the dance floor. I'm not gonna leave the dance floor. If I'm the only one on the dance floor, then I'd rather probably be stepping.
Okay.
But I mean, the DJ should probably know what's up from
Really?
the jump, though. Yeah.
Okay, I might step in the name of love still. I'm not 100% sure, depends on how I feel. There have been times, you guys, where I've crossed my hands and just stood still with RKelly, but then there's times where I drink, right? And you get into it and you just dance to anything. I don't want anybody to judge us for that. So next question is, so let's say you're planning a vacation, it's all three of us, but you always have a friend who cancels, okay? Do you still invite that friend to future vacations?
No.
I'd still invite them.
You would still invite them? Wow, you're so nice.
Yeah, but if they're always canceling, then
What's the point?
yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I just extend it.
What do you mean you extend it?
I just extend the invitation, and whether they come or not, I'm still gonna go regardless. So for me, it doesn't really affect.
But it doesn't stop you from inviting them? You'll still invite them if they keep on canceling or coming up with like answers as to your excuses.
Then I would ask, what kind of friend are they to me outside of the vacation life? You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I have some people that I would love to go on vacation with.
Okay.
But sometimes they just have issues, like they, work or the kids, stuff like that, and it just never happens.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna just cross them out. But at the same time, I know when I'm going on my vacations, they'd be like, "Damn, I wish I was there." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll extend an invitation
Again?
next time." Yeah.
But why would you just cut them off though? You tell me.
I don't think I would cut them off. I just am not going to entertain you.
But why?
Because you haven't been able to make it.
Okay.
So why am I continuously inviting you?
Right. Okay. Cool.
Like that to me is just, and it's not to say like I don't have anything to say about why they can't come. So I don't know why they can't come. There's a lot of people who just want to get things together and just can't. And sometimes actually the consistent inviting them is like bringing them anxiety about having to show up for something that they just can't get together. So sometimes I'm just like, I'm not going to invite you because you will let me know when you want to go somewhere.
Right.
And just trusting that adults will speak up and say what they need to say. And it's not always for me to cover that because of manners or politeness or whatever, because it could feel like a pressure to somebody else. I don't know.
True.
That is true. How do you guys deal with someone with bad breath?
God. Yeah.
You what?
I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Sometimes you come across people who are just having a bad halitosis day.
Well, it depends. Like,
How do you offer gum?
Halitosis day or life? Because that sounds like a life issue.
No,
and like,
a
what's the
halitosis
scenario?
day. Okay, so
like work, because I can't really do much with.
Okay, so let's say it's a friend. You go and hug them. As we embraced, we did. We all did. Right.
But
And it was one of us that had a bad, a little funk, like a little, how do you deal?
I'm trying to think about the level, like who. If it was
It's your cousin.
Wait, thanks. If it's family, you're like.
Okay, it's a friend then. It's your best friend that you just spoke to me about.
First and foremost, my breath would never stink.
No,
Got
probably
you, my
wouldn't.
girl.
Because she's very clean, and we hate her. Hey, best friend.
She's very
clean.
sensitive
We know
to
that.
smell. So it'd be something that she is aware of for herself.
Yes, okay.
But if I tell her, I'd be like, girl, I'm gonna give you a little gum because, and she would do the same thing with me. And
Okay, so you guys are real, you
well,
have that relationship.
it's also that, I don't know, when you have friends and you care about your friends and you know your friends care about you, at some point your perception has to just change onto you're telling me because you have my back.
Exactly.
Because I'd be annoyed if I went out to
Absolutely.
something and then came back to be like, hold on, you saw me from the first part of the day.
And
And didn't tell me
Right,
all the way
exactly.
through.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
But also, I don't know, for me, I have a hard time with people in bad breath because I'm a smoker of all kinds, and so most people don't even know that I smoke because I never smell like it in that way. So for me, I go out of my way. I work in customer service, so I'm always having conversations up here.
Right.
So to me, I'm kind of like, if you didn't walk with that awareness, then I'm gonna roast you because people don't understand that sometimes smells are offensive.
Absolutely.
Like when you
To
get
the
with certain,
nostrils.
especially like with certain men that smell like their breath smells like cat piss and like
There's a
beer
man that
and
smells like
cigarettes.
cactus?
Wait.
Like it's a real thing, like bad breath, like a certain
A
bad
man
breath.
smells
Yeah,
like
no, it's a type of, you know when you eat certain foods or do certain things, there's a certain smell that associates with that. It's like it's like you didn't brush your teeth when you just woke up, versus like so now you had a couple of meals and maybe you smoked something, maybe you had a beer, and now you're here talking to me. It's that kind of.
that
So for me, I'm like,
Mm.
if you know that you're gonna be a close talker, like manage yourself. So for
Yeah.
some people, I'm kind of like, your breath stinks. What is it? Or I walk away. And they'll be like, hi, and I'll be like.
No, bye.
Yeah.
She'll be like, bye.
Bye.
Actually, see you
Yeah.
later.
You know what?
And you?
I'll just keep it real. Like for me, I can't tolerate it. Like
You
I
don't
can't.
tolerate
I
bad
can't.
breath,
It's too hard. Now, if it's a friend, you have to say something. Like
If it's a customer, let's just say.
Lord Jesus.
It's not
if
your
it's a
place,
customer,
it's not
yeah.
You
No.
can, okay.
You know what? I just put the wall up.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Really?
Or you
Yeah.
back up a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
you back up a
Yeah,
little
you-
bit. Do you offer gum? Do you guys offer gum? Mints?
Actually, I always have
Furniture?
gum on me,
Okay.
but that's exclusive.
If we've made that our code thing, then yeah.
Okay.
Because some people you
Okay.
talk about like, okay, if we go through this thing.
Right.
I remember having one person where we made the code thing. Oh my god, I'm not gonna say what.
No.
They'll know when if they
Don't
watch it.
say who
But
it is.
basically, we made a code thing of like, okay, when the breath is this, I'm gonna offer you the gum.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we came to a day where the breath was this, and I said like, yo, let me give you some gum. The person was like, no, I'm good. I'm like,
No.
but
No, you're
and I
not
was like,
good.
no, let me give you some gum. And they were like, no, I'm good. And I was like, why not? I take the gum.
So you pressured the gum into the
Wait, it's
Yeah.
also like we agreed, so I wouldn't have to feel like a jerk, and now you're here like
Denying the
nothing
gum.
you called
No,
doesn't
no.
exist. Like
No.
what?
Yeah, it needs to be addressed.
All right. Are you guys callers or texters?
Texter.
Texter. Voice messenger.
I can do the voice.
We
Voice
don't
messenger.
need to do the voice.
Yeah, the voice.
But you guys
Six,
are
7
Yeah.
minutes.
Okay,
Hey,
so
hey, you know what? But you know what?
yeah. No, I'm a voice messenger and a texter. I'm
You know
not a
what?
caller.
If I'm getting a voice, then I'll give a voice.
Right.
If I'm
Right.
getting a text, I'll
See,
give a text.
Yeah. So you give what you receive in a sense.
But
Depends on the vibe.
we all know I'm really chatty though. I don't care. I live alone, damn it.
You
It's
know,
okay. I live alone too. We all live alone. It's
Yeah.
okay. We're all chatters.
Thank
It's
you.
all good. So if someone calls you now, let's say like someone calls not your mom, like your auntie. Do you guys always answer your aunts and stuff like that when they call you guys? I don't either.
I do.
The phone rings.
Because I'm gonna get roast if I don't.
Oh.
Hey, I have one aunt, and if you're watching this, take heed.
I
Whatever
answer
you
what I have
call.
energy for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the thing too is that like I don't know. I feel like if it's because I love my auntie and I love my uncle as
I
well,
love you guys.
and I love to talk to him. But I also feel like there's certain things that are going on in our family right now. We just had a recent passing of our grandfather and things like that.
Okay.
So like depending on like if I have the energy and the capacity to like withhold the conversation, because nothing's worse than when you answer and you say hi and then you're not present because you didn't expect to like take on all this stuff or be on the phone for so long.
Right.
Right.
So I just have an honest moment with myself about what I have the capacity for, and if I do, then I'll answer. But I'll always call back when I do have
Alright.
the capacity, and I'll chat down for the hours and hours.
Okay.
And in some ways, kind of teaching them that like I am present, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the best when I'm really in it, and
Of
like
course,
leave
yeah.
that to me to decide when that is.
Okay.
So, yeah.
First date. Who pays on the first date? You guys?
I always been.
Mans will have to pay for every day.
Men's have to pay for every first date.
Yeah.
It's just a rule.
But I will say, I did have a few that refused to let me pay. Like for the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, they wanted to split it. And
Okay.
it wasn't like, hey, yeah, oh, you know what, this date was horrible.
Mhm.
It was more of, no, I'm independent, I can manage my own stuff, you don't need to pay for everything. And she actually fully was like, no, don't. And then normally I would kind of force the issue a little bit.
Okay.
And she made it clear, like, if you do that, then we're like, and you know what? We're actually still good friends.
That's good.
So,
hey,
boom.
friend.
Yeah.
How you doing?
My bank account number is as follows.
Exactly. You want to be paying for dates and stuff, sis.
I'll treat you good. Too,
Okay,
girl.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, chocolate. Darker the berries, sweeter the juice.
I'm
You know
gonna
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let her know.
I feel like for me, like they have to pay or
I
like
think
that
so, too.
just because I don't know. I just kind of feel like and I don't know. I don't feel it's generally for women. It's more like of a Lou thing because I know what I'm giving and I need the investment.
You are the
to be-
table.
I need to be made. The investment to be made first. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't mind if someone doesn't want to do that. Like I don't have things to say about like why don't you? I'm not gonna fight for the respect that I feel like I deserve.
Right.
But for me, I'm just kind of like I'm not begging to be anywhere specific. Like if I said yes to coming with you, like,
Right.
and if you've asked me to go somewhere,
Yeah.
then it's your plan.
Yeah.
You're making the arrangements. You're paying for the things. This is it.
Right.
I also am someone who likes to treat my man. So for me, it really is coming from a place of knowing what I give. And
So, folks, this week it's our dating story, but it's actually coming from the source.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Well then.
So, Hunter,
Yeah.
the floor is yours. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So I went on this date with this young lady, and obviously it was our first time going on a date. So we went to a pizza place, and you know what? Everybody likes pizza, so we got a big, large pizza, Hawaiian. Thank you.
Oh, Hawaiian
'Cause
pineapple belongs on pizza.
Pizza, thank you.
Mm.
So
First time.
the funny thing is,
Stop that.
excuse us.
Stop judging
You
us.
know
and
what?
you're excused.
You know what?
What the heck? Yeah. Lou was on her own about this one.
All right, so boom, pizza comes to the table. She pulls her first slice. Then she proceeds to pull my slice for me, and I was like, oh, that's kind.
Right?
And you know how
Thoughtful.
Yes,
when you're pulling cheese, the cheese is just stretching.
Stretching.
Yes.
It's just stretching.
Stretching.
So
That's
doesn't
how you know the pizza's hot.
well, it came steaming hot. But then what she did after was what turned me right off.
What she do?
What you do? What you do, Hunter?
She went like this, licked her fingers,
Oh, no!
and then she parted the cheese.
No! She licked her
Yo,
fingers.
so once she did that, I was like, damn.
Dang.
So now I have to keep account. I'm like, okay, how far did she touch? You know what I mean? Because I'm just like, man, I don't want to waste all that cheese, but the part that she licked and she ripped with her fingers.
Nasty. Why do people do
And you know,
that?
and you see the thing about that is, when someone does that, I don't know how y'all feel, but for me, I'm just like, damn, wait a minute. When we came in, we didn't go to the bathroom. She didn't wash her hands.
Oh,
right?
man.
Now, I'm okay with knowing that I didn't wash my hands for my things, but I don't touch other people's stuff.
Exactly.
So when she did that, I'm just like, yeah, cleanliness is next to godliness. No. So guess what? Dropped her off. There was no good night kiss. No. It was more like a Matrix type of deal.
Wow.
And next, we didn't, yeah.
Can we all do the Matrix just for one moment? Just to honor the
way we're
girl.
doing it.
Left this way.
But you know what though? When something like that happens, in the moment, I don't know how to react. I'm just like,
Quiz.
and I don't want to be like, rude and be like, yo, you didn't wash your hands, you didn't, why are you touching my food? But it was like, okay, she was doing a kind gesture though.
But she licked her fingers, bro.
Yo, and that's the thing. And granted, had she not licked her fingers, maybe at the end of the night, you know what I mean? A little stuff. But I'm just like, but before all that, no.
You know, but she went.
Okay. You forfeited the yam, girl, because you did
So
the
you
yam.
did
Look
it
what
with
you
that.
did.
So you got a ding dong.
You lost
You
out.
got a hug,
So
sis.
many things.
Boom.
But I will say one thing. Don't mess with my food.
Period.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And
Don't
don't
mess
lick
with
your
my food.
fingers, man. What the
Yo,
hey?
don't mess with my food.
Yeah, you're nasty.
And if you didn't coat your hands moist,
And you didn't wash your hands
From
when you
the
got to the
morning?
restaurant, sis,
Thank
don't
you.
be licking. Lou, what would you do if that was your case?
if a man licked his fingers,
To
or yeah,
divide you cheese on your pizza.
I would have been like, and that slice is for you. And now you have two slices.
So you
Yeah,
never
there you
talk.
go.
So wait, my question is follow-up question. You never talk to this person again?
Never. You know what? We talked on the phone after, and I just fizzled it right out.
It's them texting you directly after the video.
Hey, big head. Don't message me. I spelled my
Wait, hold on. My phone's ringing.
So the question is, as usual, what would you guys do?
All right, we've got more coaching. My best friend Shy Wisdom is a vocal coach. Please hit her up. We have Wild Moon Jewelry, a lovely, lovely woman who makes amazing jewelry. Please look up my friend Vanessa. Hello, it's V with 3 L's. You can get all kinds of resume help. She also does printed t-shirts, which are amazing. What you got going on?
Well, you see the shirt I'm wearing? This comes from Miss Trish.
Hey.
Hit up Miss Trish for your melanin teas. She's got more stuff popping off coming for you. Also, big up to Jerk Up Central, Easton, cooking up some awesome food. He's over at Brilliant Shepherd. Check him out. Google him. Hit him up.
Oh, and also me. I do graphic design and I also make beats, but mostly the graphic design. So you can hit me up at yourgoodsisimaginu@gmail.com.
That was the business
You're crazy.
business shout out time, Toronto style. That's exactly what we just did. All right, folks, so that's it. That was the Toronto version, the chocolate edition of Coffee Chronicles Minute. Thank you very much for tuning in. Holler at me for any of the businesses that they shouted out. Much love to everybody. Buy a melanin t-shirt. Where can they contact you with beautiful faces? Go.
Well, it's Majinlu, MAJINLUU, into SoundCloud. And also on Instagram, but there's like an underscore and a period before now.
I'll put it in the comments after this. And Mr. Hunter?
By my government? What you know?
Okay, well, I don't want to say where you look, so you better hurry up. No.
You know? Yeah, you can find me at Young Sterzy on Instagram and in the future at SoundCloud.
In the future at SoundCloud. Thanks for tuning in to another Coffee Chronicles Minute. Miss Trish signing off. Get your melanin t-shirts. All things Miss Trish website very soon coming out. Have a blessed weekend. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.